AITA for not wanting to change my wedding date for my sister. A 31 female got engaged in July of 2025. My fiancé had been looking for rings since the beginning of the year because he knew he wanted to propose in 2025. My sister, 29, got engaged in March of 2025. Originally, I wanted to elope but my fiancé, and I decided to do an actual wedding with reception, but do a small ceremony instead. And we were talking about eloping, I thought maybe April of 2026, and my sister was looking at May 2026 for her date. I mentioned it, and she did not like that it was before hers. This was all said within 2 weeks of me getting engaged in July 2025. I said, okay, I will most likely do September 2026 then, and we'll have the ceremony and reception in my dad's backyard. I chose my date for September and told my family that it would be that date. My sister still had not found a venue for her wedding yet or decided on a date. She had been looking since March. I chose September because the weather where we live is very hot in the summer. It barely starts to cool down in September. I also wanted to do it late in the year to give ourselves time to save up money for costs and to lose weight. Sometime around August 2025, my sister found a venue and booked it for beginning of October 2026. She now blames me for our weddings being so close to each other, less than a month apart. She tells me I should change my date since my wedding will be in our dad's backyard and I have more flexibility. At this point, I already have 2 vendors booked. She brings it up constantly how I should change my date or push it back. I've given my reasons on why I don't want to change it. The weather is a reason why, and we are also wanting to hopefully get pregnant right after the wedding. I'm not getting any younger. I also want to be married before we get pregnant. So pushing back, the wedding would be pushing back starting a family. My sister says I should have waited for her to pick her wedding date first before I chose my date, that it's common courtesy since she got engaged first and it's the right thing to do. And that she should be getting married first since she got engaged first. She had from March to late August 2025 to choose a date. She had 5 months to come up with a date. When I chose a date 1 month, early August, after getting engaged. We're not seeing eye to eye on this issue. I'm planning my life, my wedding, and what I want. And she thinks I should have waited for her to pick first and then plan mine around that. Should I have waited longer until she had picked her wedding date for me to pick mine after? I should mention as well that when we got engaged, the reaction was not happy for me as when my sister got engaged, due to the fact that I got engaged within the same year as her. My mom kept telling me, why did I have to get engaged the same year? I have no control on when I'm getting proposed to, so that was out of my hands. We have both been with our partners around the same time, about 7-8 years. I should mention too, love my sister, and she's not spoiled or anything how the comments make it seem. She did find out in October of 2025 that she's pregnant and will be due 3 months before her wedding. I know she's stressed with the baby and baby shower and planning the wedding, and she wants to do bachelorette party, but because our weddings are so close, it makes it hard to plan for everything because we both are wanting to do around the same timeline. My mom is stressed because she doesn't want us to argue, and she thinks if I pushed my wedding back as well it would solve the problem. I'm trying to not argue with my sister since she's pregnant, and I don't want to stress out the baby, but it's hard when she brings up that I should have moved my wedding date. I have also had to switch my wedding colors because when she was planning for May, she sent me her colors, and I had chosen my own at that point that were not her colors. When she chose October, she changed her colors, and I showed her my colors and they were the same. She was upset and I changed mine to appease her. We have very similar likes and style, so it makes it hard. She doesn't want to show me wedding stuff in case we argue over it. It's sad because I just want us to both be happy for each other and enjoy each other's weddings. Please follow and like for more.